Hi guys, it's Jody. Today's video I want to do another super modified swipe, kind of what I did a few videos back. I did it on a round canvas where it was kind of a two-tone background, and I ended up super modding it because I wasn't crazy about the cells. So this time I want to do it on purpose. I had a special request from one of my friends. Hi Keisha. She wanted me to try some specific colors, and they're leaning towards Halloween colors. So I'm pretty excited to see how this will turn out. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's go get started having some fun. All right. Today's piece, we're going to be working on a 10 by 10 wood cradle board panel. And I've got the sides taped, so you just have just this little bit on the side. So we're mostly worried about the top here. I am going to run through the colors, the cell activator, and then we'll put the pillow and get started, and I'll let you know my ideas here. So actually, let me talk about my idea as I show you the color. What I want to do is similar to the round kind of Halloween-y swipe I did a few videos back, where I had kind of like a main color here, and then my swipe colors here. And then I modified it off camera. So today what I want to do is the same thing, you know, color here, and then the swipes. And we'll see what we see of it. And if I do any super mods, I'm definitely going to do it off or on camera today. So the first two colors I'm going to show you are actually going to be, you know, the colors are going to be here and here. And I made a lot of it. I've got a few pouring mediums I'm using today, and I'm starting to use them to my advantage and how they mix up, and I'll get into that as I show you. But this first color, it is by Delta Creatives. It is a black flash metallic, and this I've found at Target around Halloween time. Folk Art has this same exact color if you can't find the Delta version, but it's just a craft paint. I really just wanted like a blackish kind of gold background, and this is a more fluid consistency. I have this mixed with my Infinity Joe Sonia, as that pouring medium tends to mix up a little bit on the thinner side. So when I pair it with a fluid, I get a more fluid consistency, which is what I want for kind of the background. And my next color that's going to be, well, I haven't decided which is going to go on the top or the bottom, but this is going to be another bigger area where I put the paint down. This is the Primary Elements, the Hot Cinnamon. It looks gold in here, but I've used this before. This is one of my favorite colors. It turns, I mean, it's a hot cinnamon. But I've got a lot mixed up for this as well. And I did the same thing. I used the Infinity Joe Sonia because I wanted a thinner consistency for this paint. And for this, now I'm going to get into the swipe paints. And I did something a little bit different here. I actually combined, I've got this little piggy pigments. This is Caramel Drizzle, which is more of like a copper color. And then I have the Some More, which is kind of a dark brown, and I just kind of combined the two. I put just a well, usually I don't measure, but usually I'll just take like a stick full and pour it in. So I just put a stick full of each into this to create this just luscious brown, I don't even know what to call it. It's really pretty. But this is mixed with my Dutch Boy Joe Sonia. It's a little bit thicker. It's not as runny as the Infinity Joe Sonia pouring medium mix. And then my next color is the Atelier. I'm giving out, normally when I mix up this red gold, I use the Atelier Interactive. This has been my favorite orange for quite some time. And I realized they had it in a fluid. So I got a couple of these to give them a try. It's this is really thick in the tube. So this one, if you don't like how thick this is, they do have it in a fluid now, and it's a 2 ounce container. And it mixes up a little bit nicer. You don't have to do a lot of mixing with it, and the consistency is real nice. Now this is my Valspar Varathane pouring medium mix. Everything I'm telling you here will be at the beginning of this video in snapshots, all the pouring mediums, cell activators, paints used, all that good stuff, and also in the description box down below in case you miss it while I'm talking about it here. All right, my next paint is Praj Posse. This is probably my most favorite one. It is Lemon Lime Shimmer. I love this. It's an electric green. And it's got a nice subtle shimmer to it. This is mixed with the Valspar Varathane pouring medium. And then my last color is Vineyard Violet Shimmer, which is another Praj Posse paint. And it's a nice purple. You can see the theme here. It's kind of more Halloween colors because it's getting to be that time. And this is also mixed with the Valspar Varathane. Nice consistency. All right, my cell activator, I am just using the Australian Floetrol mixed with the Amsterdam Titanium White at 4:1. I mixed up a lot, so I've got a lot to use up here. So that's what that is. Whoa, good elbow hit. And finally, my pillow. I have got, today I just filled up both of my containers, so I have got my Glidden Premium in Satin today. I'm going to put a good amount down just to kind of spread it out. I want to spread it all the way to the edges. The last time I used one of these boards, I noticed I did not get the ring, because as the longer your paint sits, as you're doing modifications or blowing out, it will start to dry and it could leave a ring. If you ever see that when it's dry, maybe a halo in one corner. And doing this seems to combat it. So that's what we're going to do here. I am going to add, that's good. I don't really need to worry about my sides since most of it's taped up, and as we spin a little, it'll go over. I am going to put just a little bit more right where we're going to swipe. And it'll spread out, just to give some movement. All right. So I think I'm going to put down the black flash first, and I'm just going to put it right there. And that's probably too much, but I'd rather have too much than too little when I'm trying to make both sides two different colors. And then I've got the hot cinnamon. Put that right there. I think that's good. I've got a little bit extra like that just in the middle, and then I'm gonna layer all the swipe colors first, and then I'll put the cell activator on the tool. And I am going to put down this this caramel drizzle some more concoction. I'm going to put that down first. I don't mind if there's white. And then I'm going to do orange. This is the red gold. Oops. And then I'm gonna do the lemon lime shimmer and the vineyard violet. Probably way too much paint, but we're just gonna go with it. Oh, I love that cinnamon. All right, this is the swipe tool that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna put the cell activator right on here, and I'll show you when I'm done. Just like that. And we're gonna go just like so. help that long a little bit. Awesome. Nice response. Nice, nice, nice. Just kind of making some preliminaries in here. It's probably going to be more like this. This looks pretty good. I am going to meet you over at the spinner box. I do not need to put any other pillow on this. There's plenty of paint, but we're going to go over to the spinner box and move this around, and then we will come back and do some modifications on this. All right. Here's what that looks like before we start spinning it out. I think, well, it's pretty much centered. I'm just gonna spin once just to get the paint moving. See what I like, what I don't like. Kind of want to move this over a little. Okay. All right. Spin it again. Wow. I love those. I love those shimmers in there. All right. Looks like it's a little bit even with the two colors, the red and the black. So move it a little bit that way. Maybe do one more spin. I'm actually really kind of liking these cells. I don't know how much modifications I'm gonna make. I'll find something. I always do. I am digging this. I got no more movements. All right, I'm gonna bring this back over and we're gonna do some modifications to it. So. All right, here we are back again. And if this ends up taking a while, the last super mod I did took about 20 minutes. I'll probably end up fast forwarding some of it just so you can see it all, but it'll be more time lapsed. think I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, I'm gonna get cleaned up and then I will bring you for the flyover up close to this guy. All right, here's the flyover, the end result. So this is super blingy. I just love how the colors melded together. I know they're very Halloween-y and very opposite colors, but to me, they just scream Halloween and they absolutely go together for me. I love, love, love how these cells turned out. I didn't want to touch like the middle. The cells were just amazing. I mean, they just look positively electric, and there's so much bling in here. It's going to be amazing resin. But I wanted to add just a little bit of something there. I am so excited to see how this dries. So I will be back once it's dried to give you the dried results. And I'm back to show you the super modified swipe that we just did. And I didn't add as many modifications as I wanted to because I really liked the cells that were in this one. Go figure, you know, the last one I did, I wasn't crazy about the cells at all, so I went crazy on the mods and I thought, okay, let's do that again. And then I'm like, oh, I don't want to touch this area because I love it. And so, but it just dried beautifully. I'm not sure on the orientation yet, but it looks like it's glowing in certain spots. So here it is as a whole before I start moving it around, and it is super blingy. Like, this is gonna be crazy awesome when it's resined. And you know, the colors aren't for everybody. It's definitely Halloween-y. But let me bring you in to show you more of the detail. I mean, there's bling in the red, and then this black flash I used has gold, and it kind of ties in with these colors here. And the purple isn't coming up as great as I would like it on camera, but it does have like an undertone of the brown, the shimmery brown that I created too. But it is, I loved all the cells. And then this lime green kind of made it more, it made it look like these cells are glowing. It's super electric. So I just added some little kind of, these almost look like eyelashes. After I did it, I'm like, I probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well, it's part of it now. But overall, I mean, as a whole, I think it's actually pretty cool. I'm excited to resin this one. So there you have it, Keisha. Let me know what you think of the colors and if I did it justice. But let me know what you think of this one. I really had a lot of fun putting this one together. So having said that, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.